Hello there. I'm Amelia Earhart. Some know me as a pilot, others call me a pioneer, but I've simply spent my life chasing the sky. I was born in 1897 in Atchison, Kansas, a small town nestled in the heartland of America. Even as a young girl, I was more interested in climbing trees and collecting frogs than sitting still with a doll. I suppose you could say I never quite fit into the mold expected of me, and I never saw that as a bad thing. My fascination with flying didn't begin right away. In fact, the first time I saw an airplane, I wasn't impressed. But everything changed in 1920 when I took a 10-minute flight at an airfield in Los Angeles. As soon as we lifted off, I knew this is what I was meant to do. I scraped together every cent I could, working odd jobs, driving trucks, even photographing parts for a local company, until I could afford flying lessons. My instructor was another fearless woman, Nada Snook. She taught me not just how to fly, but how to fight for my place in a world that wasn't always welcoming to women with ambition. In 1928, I became the first woman to fly across the Atlantic. Though I was only a passenger on that trip, they called me Lady Lindy, comparing me to Charles Lindbergh. But I wasn't satisfied being cargo in the back seat. I wanted to command the plane. So in 1932, I did just that. I flew solo across the Atlantic, from Newfoundland to Ireland, becoming the first woman, and only the second person ever, to do so. It wasn't smooth. I battled mechanical issues, ice on my wings, and exhaustion, but I made it. And when I landed in a cow field and a farmer asked where I came from, I simply said, America. But I didn't stop there. I set speed records, altitude records, and cross-country records. I even helped form the 99s, an organization for female pilots, because I believed women should support one another in fields. Final Flight, the one I'm perhaps best known for, was my attempt to fly around the world in 1937. My navigator, Fred Noonan, and I made it over 22,000 miles. We had just 7,000 left to go when we vanished over the Pacific Ocean. To this day, people still search for answers, for wreckage, for closure. But I didn't take to the skies for fame or to make history. I did it because I believed in possibility, in pushing boundaries, in proving that courage and curiosity belong to everyone, not just a select few. So if you take one thing from my story, let it be this: never be afraid to chart your own course, even if no one's flown it before.